look inside your mouth today a little bit. We're going to assess and make sure your teeth are healthy and your gums are nice and healthy. I'm going to check on how well you've been brushing and flossing at home. How many times a day do you brush?
I usually brush about 2 times a day if I have time.
Okay, that's awesome. Morning and night?
Yep.
Awesome. And then how many times a day do you floss?
I don't floss.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's something obviously that we're going to need to work on. Can you agree with that?
Yeah,
Doesn't
for
floss
sure.
Okay. So we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to floss better and make sure your gums are nice and healthy. And then since your sister's here, she can listen too, and she can help you out if you need some help, okay?
Yeah, hey.
Took a look in your mouth and just looked at your gums and your teeth. Your teeth all looked great. Your gums were a little bit red and swollen when I was flossing, especially on those lower front ones, and it bled a little bit. Did you feel any sensitivity there?
Yeah, it was pretty tender.
Courtney,
that's gross. Hey.
So with her flossing, since she doesn't floss every day, it's pretty normal for it to bleed, but we can all help her together.
Yeah, let's
Help
do
her
it.
get better, and it won't bleed as much next time, okay?
Okay, sweet.
Alright, Courtney, today I'm just going to talk about some goals with you. The other dentist mentioned that you weren't flossing a lot, but you were doing really good on your brushing. So I want you to keep that up. And how often would you say you floss right now? Just like never?
I mean, sometimes I floss when I get food stuck in my teeth, but that's the extent of it.
Not enough. Okay. Yeah, so maybe a good goal would be to floss like 2 times a week. I think you could keep that up. Maybe do like 1 day on the weekend and 1 day during the week. Just so you can like remember and have some easy goals. When you do floss, what kind of floss do you use?
Usually like those placards, the floss like little.
The floss picks.
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Yeah. I feel like they do the job. They always get the food out, so.
Okay, so if that's what you like using, I think you should keep using that. And did you have any questions on like why it's important to floss or like why you were bleeding?
Well, yeah, because I always brush twice a day, and sometimes even more depending on like what I've eaten that day. So I just like wonder why I was bleeding.
Okay, yeah. Flossing is really important for getting all the food and bacteria out of the spaces in between your teeth. Your gums don't like it when food and bacteria gets stuck there. So your body's going to react and it's going to get red and tender, and it might bleed, especially when you're flossing. But as you continue to floss, it's going to bleed less and less, and then it'll also become more comfortable. And like just improve the overall health of your mouth.
Interesting.
So do you think you can start brushing twice a week?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do
Awesome. And are you gonna is there any way you can help encourage her to do that?
Yeah, maybe when I'm flossing, I'll just make her come do it at the same time.
that. Yeah, that'll work.
That's a good idea. And if you guys aren't always together, maybe you can set some reminders in your phone or just write it down if you have a planner or something like that.
Okay, sounds good.
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay.